So I understand this situation, madam. So it looks like you have been saying something over and over, but your husband does not seem to get it. So you are tired and you have decided to just keep quiet. I'll tell you a few things you can do to improve the chances of making him to understand what exactly you are telling. Number one, you need to assess the communication pattern that you are using. You see, sometimes we are speaking, but the message is not being received because of the time we choose and even the tone that we're using to communicate the message. And at times, your partner may prefer another way for you to communicate with them. So it is important for me to ask you, does your spouse truly understand the issue that you are trying to tell him and the impact that that issue is having on you? So you need to move beyond you just appearing like somebody that is complaining to having a structured conversation with him. So instead of raising the issue repeatedly in moments of frustration, when you are frustrated, set aside a dedicated time to discuss it with him and be specific about a number of things. Number one, you need to be specific about what the issue is. At times, you think you are talking, but you are not specifying the issue. Let him understand how the issue affects you, not in a nagging manner. Then let him also understand that these are the changes that you are hoping to see. You see, clear communication is a problem. At times, people think they are communicating, but they are not really passing the needed message. Now, you also need to let him understand that that change, that thing you need him to do, is really important for your relationship and for your marriage. I will also advise you to identify whether the issue is that he's willing to help you, he's unwilling rather to help you, or he doesn't even have the ability. Because at times they may not have the ability. At times it may be because they don't have the ability to do that thing that you are asking them to do. So they are also limited. You need to understand that. These are things you need to pick out. Again, because you already appear frustrated, I would advise you to seek help where necessary. And what I mean by that is that if the matter is significant and your repeated efforts is failing you, I would advise you to involve a trusted counselor. Speak to somebody that can advise you. The way you came to my DM to just drop this question, you can, ask for a session with me. That way I can teach you how to go about it in a very proper way. Because I'll be able to listen to you, understand your husband, where he is and where he's going. So I would advise you, instead of you just keeping quiet, don't suffer in silence. So because silence may not even reduce the conflict, but it's really it doesn't even solve problems. So bottling up will just increase your pain, your resentment, and then you become emotional distant from your husband. You'll be bitter towards him. Eventually there'll be a breakdown in your relationship. So I would advise you to also take care of your emotional well-being, because getting frustrated is not a good thing for you. You cannot pour out of an empty cup. So you getting frustrated means that you are becoming empty. So I advise you, send me a DM and let us get onto a session with you. Your relationship might just get better.